Okay. Alright, so we're gonna switch over to Hades. Mostly because honestly I don't want to go too far without Cillian. I like I'm texting him now. He's like, oh, I don't worry about it. I'm like, oh man, it's okay. Yeah. Because we've been doing the whole thing together. So I don't want to go without him. I think it'd be more fun with all of us. So plus I was gonna be on that seafloor for the next. We all know. So let me go on ahead and jump into some Hades action. It's been a while. Okay. Yes, I think this is right. All right, hold on. Let me get it up for us. Back with our main boy Zagreus. Oh, I guess I should explain Hades. Okay, so Hades is different part of streams. We play as Zagreus. He is the son of Hades, Lord of the Dead. No, Lord of the Underworld, I guess. Because technically, Thanos is the god of death. But yeah, so Pantheon and all that. He's trying to get to the world of the living to be with Persephone, his mother, and he's fighting his way through the underworld to do that. Last time, this isn't really on. This is great. Yeah, that looks great. Last time, we have done a couple trips, and Zacharias actually got to see Persephone, and he realized that whenever he got to the world of the living, it was like someone being in the world of the dead. He couldn't be there for very long. Eventually, he died and had to go straight back to the underworld. So now he's trying to figure out what happened. Apparently, like any wonderful relationship, there's been some miscommunication between Hades and Persephone. Go figure. And that's caused some problems. So now we're going to see how things go. So give me 1 second. It's been a while since I've been in Hades, actually. Those will be nice. Do we get... Let me make sure it's showing up. There we go. Okay, I was about to say, should. There we go. Time for some Hades action. It's been a while. Alright, so let's get our bearings back in under us. Ugh, yeah, because it's been a little bit. So give me a second to re-get my bearings. Okay. How we doing with okay. I've got 4 no, how much ambrosia do I have? That's not ambrosia, that's different. Okay. I got my poster, don't you judge me. Right, how many more keys do I need? Because I want to unlock more. I need 30? Oh my gosh. I need 30. Oh my god. Okay. Well, back in we go. Alright, what have we not escaped with? Okay, let me see. Let me see what we have escaped with.
Get a load of them prizes over there.
What's all this? That lucky tooth you gave me, Skelly. First off, thanks again.
It's very good.
Is this even yours? Had a run-in with Hermes who got me thinking.
What? You gonna believe everything that Gabby guy tells you now, boyo? He doesn't know a thing about me.
Never said he did. Though since you let on, what's your relationship to him? Working for him?
No. Nope, definitely not working for him. Closer to a peer relationship. Well, other than the fact that he's a god and I'm just... Well, what you see is what you get with me, pal.
That's not true at all.
You won't tell anyone, will you? I'm just here to help, I swear.
Fine. Maybe.
You are sus, my boy. Okay, so what have I made it out with?
Said our goodbyes already, pal.
Ready, Exegriff?
Choosing condition, fill to 1, yeah, I'll use the thing. Stupid bow, which I hate. How do I know if I've escaped with something again? Where do I check that? I can't remember what I've escaped with.
Let me see into your.
Oh, here we go. Successful attempts 1. There we go. There we go. That's how I check. So that's 1.
Want to try that thing out?
0. Actually need to do the shield. I can't believe I got it with the bow and not the shield. God, it's a disgrace. Okay, we got it with that.
Care to accompany me?
The shield's the only thing I haven't made. Oh my gosh, I love the shield. How the frick have I not done this? Have your bull rush and special throws with shields. What's this?
Aegis, reveal your secrets.
Okay. There we go.
All set.
There we go. Okay. Alright, I got it. Alright. Grab this. We don't need to start with the tooth. Let's go with the cosmic egg, baby. Let's get so stricken strong, so fast. Yeah, we just need to escape with it, so I'm not putting on any conditions. More instance advantage 1 hit. That's not too bad. You chosen to offer boons. Upgrades. No. Traps and magnet damage deals 4. All foes have bonus move speed and attack speed. No, thank you. Alright, let's just try to get out.
I don't think so.
We'll do that. This is the last one we haven't used anything for. I haven't gotten out with the shield, which is bad because I love the shield.
Word reaches us that you've come very far indeed, nephew. Striking distance from the surface. You just keep at it like that, and with our help, we'll have you out of there.
We were on the surface. It's just, it doesn't work for us. Attacks do more damage, knock foes away. Yeah, that's really good. We're just gonna go for that. Okay. Is there anything to do? Can I fish? Can I talk to you? No. Okay. Moving on. Let me out. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. There we go. Whoa! Thank you. Spank you. Okay.
Where now?
Heart or let's get boons. Let's just start getting boons. So yeah, you go through and you get boons from other gods, and it makes you do better. Because apparently this part of the streams for Greek myth, the gods are actually nice. So go figure. Hello.
Stirred within your heart, dearest. Oh, I can always tell. A certain kind of love for family? Yes, that must be it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What could have transpired with you,
Oh, because he met his mom. Worth more. When foes are slain. When foes are weak. Deals more damage where you end up inflicting weak. These are both good. When foes are slain, they damage nearby foes inflict weak. That's pretty good. Let's do Passion Dash.
I'm all worked up.
There we go. Okay, let's try that. That's pretty good. Is that the only way? I miss playing this. Game is great. This is fantastic.
Here I am.
Yeah.
Ready, Aegis?
I don't know if I've ever taken this dash. Taken this dash. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to use my thing. I have range attacks. Totally forgotten. Those are good too because they let me do more damage to people without them on. Yeah, even at health. it didn't hit her. You actually hurt me? What the frick? You little... There we go, that's what I'm talking about. I'll heal it in the next round, but it's principle. How could you hit me? I'm the Great Zagreus! Oh, hello. There we go. Ah, those do basically nothing. Okay, so I can spend money, which I don't have a lot, so let's go do this instead. Spending money doesn't do much for me at the moment. I don't have money. I'm a poor boy. I'm a poor, poor boy. Oh my gosh, one of the skulls hit me. Oh my gosh, I'm a failure. Oh my gosh. That was bad. God, this feels so good. God, this shield's so awesome. Look at this. Ah, this feels so good.
Power of Olympus.
Yes, more attack, please.
Juicy.
Always more attack. Oh, cool. I love Artemis, but I never go for Dionysus. Let's go for Dionysus.
You lads again, huh?
Woo!
Not now.
You're good, buddy. Here we go.
Anyone else?
Now how's my favorite underworld goblin?
Uh-huh.
Old enough or what? Right better momentarily, I bet.
Thank you, party dude. Ooh. Oh, epic. Your cast lobs a large explosive. Okay, the festive ring. I don't really like the poison that much. That's a fog. Stuns. It's okay. I kind of want this, even though it's greedy. It's greedy. It's greedy. I want to make that clear, but I do want it. No, I don't want this. This gives me basically nothing. This is putz. Oof. Okay. All right, come on, bring it. Gosh, see it. Woo, boy. Woo. Is he dead? He's not dead. He's dead now. Oh, jeez.
All right.
It's dark. Alright, what else we got? I only have 2 dashes. I want my 3rd dash. Hermes, where are you? Oh, we can do some fishing. No, that's not gonna do anything. Ah, I'm so dumb. Ah.
I'm out.
There we go. Woo! Give me that money. And money, money. Okay, here we go. Silence. We must fish.
Denizens of the deep, arise. You're mine.
Yeah! Hellfish! Cool! Anything good? I don't really need that stuff unless I have money. Cause agreed! Okay, keys. I need keys. I need 30 of them.
I'm empty.
Oh, come on!
I'm out.
There we go. Any money? No. Well, more keys. More keys, if you please.
Who's next?
There we go. I was like, what are these? Oh yeah, they're the hands.
Not yet.
Oh, I got hit by this. Woo, that was close. There we go. We're good. We good, cheat. Oh, okay, proceed. I was like, what did that say? Proceed. Proceed.
Charon's shop.
Okay. Looking around. There's Charon, my good boy. I've got enough for everything, so let's grab you first.
Should come in useful.
Your special is stronger and inflicts chill. That's very good. Whenever you cast, damage flows around you and inflict chill. Okay. That's a crystal that fires a beam. That's not too bad. Special is stronger. Oh, the special. Oh, that's the... It's not bad. Because I do throw that. Oh, that can slow them too. That's really good. This is epic, obviously, so it's kind of the better pick. But the problem is, like, whenever you cast, damage throws around you, inflict chill. No one's going to be around me. I fire the specials away from me. I'm going with Frost Wars.
I see. Just what I need.
Frost Wars plus. Let's do that. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Which one of the fairies? Oh,
Electo.
oh God.
You know what I like about you? The way you bleed.
I like the way you heard. What was it? I love the way you lie. I know the song.
That is not the type of flattery I'm used to. You're
It's
making
not
me
a
a
good
bit
song.
uncomfortable, I'll have you know.
Yeah, we're not into that. Consent.
Never met a god that bleeds like you. Red. Like a worthless mortal. Come on.
What else what does everyone else bleed in? Sucks to be you, I got a fucking shield. Oh gosh, she's imperious. Oh, you. Bye. Well, I can still hit her with the special. Slow her down.
That's it.
Ah, her rage is high. Ah. Am I keeping her rage high by like... It's not going down. How long does she go? Oh, jeez. Girl, calm down. Breathe in and out. Oh, she's dead. Okay. How'd she die? Did she get hit on the spikes? I didn't know that hurt her. Cool.
Got her.
Useless. I guess the spikes hurt her. I didn't expect that. There's one down.
Do bathe yourself in magma when you get to ask for them.
Oh, that's not very nice. That's not very nice, Father. Okay, so we did not run across any of the cosmic stuff. Meaning 5 has these processes, blah, blue, blah, 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 deity, boo, like total, 10% strike there, strike. It's behind. It's not too bad. I'll take damage. I'll try to just blah. Once per attempt. It's not too bad. I don't like that at all. So nice when you find Artemis. Do taking damage because pervious for 1 sec. 7 seconds. This is incredible. We're not putting that on yet. You shield physics damage, not power by boom. Take 20% damage in front, take some back. Deal plus 10% strike damage striking undamaged foes. It's not very strong. I guess we can power it up. It's only for the first strike though. Let's do Hermes's. Let's try that. That's that. Does this have anything good? Without restoring word. Okay. Weird. Alright, moving on.
Till next time, Tartarus.
So long, Tartarus.
Getting warmer.
I was about to say, it's hot in Topeka.
I know you're out there, Mother.
Yeah, we met her like 3 times or something. She okay? Alright, well, I have one choice. I guess we're going. Oh, did I get hurt? Better not count it, I swear. No, it didn't count. How about to chill out in this hot place, huh? Oh my gosh, I literally can't hit him because of the stupid... There we go. Oh, jeez. Ooh, I literally almost walked into that one. Oh, look. Thank you. Any urns? Any urns? Hermes, because we have the thing.
Next island.
Hermes for the boost.
Come on, let's fight.
Oh wow, Zagreus, you're really into it.
Not now.
Oh crap, the shield's gone. I threw it. I forgot when you throw the shield, you don't have the shield. Therefore, you cannot attack. Oh, you little piece of... Oh my gosh, I'm getting hit way too much. That's right, die in there.
I'm empty.
Where are all my things? Oh my gosh, I fired that at nothing.
Why, thank you.
Hey Hermes, how you doing?
All this time that I've been busing souls across the borders of your father's land, it's good to have the chance to help somebody out the other way.
Aw. Your attack is faster, that's very good. You dash one more time. Gosh, it's amazing. Okay, these are both good. Oh, I'm gonna take the extra dash.
Let's go, let's go.
That's... Extra dash is like... really freaking good. Because that's just another, like, basic movement. I can spend money. I want to power my shield up. To the fire and flames of Gold. That's right, die. There, he's dead. Where's the others? Oh, okay, hello.
I can't.
Well, run! Oh, I need this. During your dash, your special is faster and deals damage. I need that.
Should work.
Okay, I guess that's that. I needed it, because I haven't gotten it yet. I'm trying to get that thing. You get a lot of rewards. Oh, jeez. Okay. If it's... If it's the, if one of these is going to give me, what's it called? The super special, I don't remember what hers is. I do not remember what hers is. And again, I do have... Alright, we'll choose her. Because I want to see what hers is, and I do have chill, so maybe I can grab something that, like, powers up on chill. I hate this thing.
Hello, Mega Gorgon.
Gosh dang you two. I hate you two so much. Well, couple. It's sweet how you work together, though.
Can't do that.
Come on, fall. Ah, he's got a freaking thing on him. Ah. There we go. Just keep swinging.
I hate those two.
Yeah, I do too. I genuinely do too.
My foster brother's wayward son appears.
Hey, come
I
on.
too once lost a child,
Oh,
Zagreus.
ooh.
I was quite foolish with her from the start. Her father was a base-born farm boy, worshipped me. He's gone as well, of course. Only the cold remains.
Man, your arms don't look too good, girl. You might want to. Crystal fires a beam. When all foes are chill affected, okay. When all foes are chill afflicted, they're 20% slower and decay. These aren't too great, actually. Oh gosh, the cast damage goes way down, doesn't it? That would, like, lower my cast by creating... You know, take deal more. That one. Because I like always fire them all out. No, that was okay. There's better ones to choose from. I should have gone with Poseidon. I really need a final special.
What's going on?
Oh, hey, girl. Your boy wants to talk to you.
Eurydice, how long have you been down here anyway, if you don't mind my asking? Seems like you're pretty settled in. It's quite a lovely place.
It is nice. I like what you've done with the lighting.
Huh. I don't have the faintest. You lose your sense of time once you're a shade, or maybe once there's not a sun or moon over your head. But yeah, I found myself a decent spot and fixed it up a bit.
I love what you've done with the interior design and the lighting of the decor. Up to 2 random boons if yours are rated its rarity. Underworld delicacy up to 4 random boons or plus 1 level. Next 2 boons you have boons you find have upgraded rarity. Underworld delicacy up to 4 random boons or plus 1 level. Let's do this.
You got it, hun.
Oh, that's good.
Wait, how do I check my boons? Oh, damage is increased even more? Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's really good. Dark Thirst. Attack and strike damage. Okay, so it was those 2. Alright. It's a really sad song to really sing. I'm sorry.
Well,
Farewell. Farewell. Oh, God. Remember, get rid of him.
No.
There we go.
Gemstones.
I'll take him.
Hang on to these.
Alright. Pomegranate, which should be pretty good. I can buy things. I do have a lot of money. Let's go buy something. Let's go shopping, shall we? Okay. Well, I can buy a pomegranate. That's nice. Alright, let's buy this.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Don't like that. Your weak effects have longer duration. That's not too bad. Let's do that. I know the damage reduction is good, but 10% is not that high, so...
Power of Olympus.
It's not that much. Special stronger. 9.5 seconds. Freaking jeez. Yeah, let's do that. So like they're weak forever. And yeah,
I'll take it.
we have the money.
Say hi to Hermes for me.
Bye bye.
Remember me?
Oh god, it is the boss.
I can't.
Good. Wow, you could really, really stack the you could really stack the chill. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I didn't know you could stack it that much. Chill is amazing. There we go. we go. Oh my gosh. Little. There it is. I was like, where's your invulnerability? There's no way you're gonna let me hit you for much longer. Before he did his attack. That's what you get for the greed. No. No birthing those things. God, the chill is so good! They get so slowed!
And clear.
Okay, I got a thing for him. Was note for alarms. Almost foes. Mercilessly watch over the passage and say I'm God those shades who dare see the comforts of that hallowed place. Yeah, so there's a lot in the Elysium. It's like the fancy rich spot. Cool. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Anything to say, Dad? Okay. So we're gonna take off this one, and now we're gonna put on the acorn because the next fight sucks. And I hate it. I don't care about any of these. I could recycle something.
Should I take the trade?
No, special's way too good. Dash is good. Yeah, all these are fine. All those are fine. The weak lasting for a long time, I think, is doing well too. Because I just like get on them and smash them with the freaking shield. Ah, money.
Fight.
What if we just use diplomacy and just ask to make our way through? I wonder if I missed any fishing spots. I kind of feel like maybe I did a little bit. Let's do that. Because we have the... Oh, we don't have the Hermes thing. Whoops. Probably should have gone for the life. Too late now. Ah. Oh, shoot. Well, that was stupid of me. Oh my gosh, die. Die forever. Die forever. Holy crap, die forever. Oh my gosh, I hate them.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Your special's faster. Okay. Your attack is faster. Your move is faster. Oh my gosh. Look at that attack speed. Probably should have taken move speed, but I got so many dashes that I figure it's okay. Probably should have taken move speed though, now I think about it. Let's do this, because I'm not sure if I'm done with all the shield stuff, so let me see if there's any more for the missions. Alright, where's the rest of them? Come on. shield.
It's just the edge I need.
Your dash strike deals bulwark, deals armor. That's terrible. Charge shot's terrible. Your dash strike deals 50% damage in a larger area. I do use that. The armor piercing is good, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to go over attack speed, so I'm cool with that.
This should work.
Yeah, let's go with that. I use that more often than I think I do. HP. I'm not going for those two. I'm not fighting over the two of them. Oh, okay, free.
Did Daedalus himself build all of this?
Oh, free heal.
That's good.
Yeah. Daedalus, my man. I still need a special. I still need a special. And I guess this would probably give it to me. Don't have to fight like something terrible. I don't even think his special's that good. Yeah, screw it. Was it the bull? Is it the bull? It is the bull.
You must take pleasure in having to fight against me, Short One. I too have come to look forward to it, even if I end up falling to your strength.
I mean, you're doing great, Asterius. Like, don't, you know, we got like a lot of god strength behind us. So.
Oh, I was going to say I'd much prefer we settle this more amicably, couldn't
Yeah,
we?
welcome to the dialogue. You seem very nice.
A bottle of nectar, ambrosia, even.
Yeah, we've got those. How about if we just?
No, thank you. These battles are enough. Besides, you won that ambrosia from us, fair and square.
Aww, Asterius is such a nice guy. I don't want to fight you. I mean, he likes it, so because it's okay. Just gonna do this. Sorry, I'm just gonna stack slow on you, buddy. How many? Okay, 10's the max. I still get hit, because I'm bad at this. God, look how frozen he is. I don't do a lot of damage, do I?
Not now.
I think not.
I'm empty.
Good. Empty means that we get bonuses. Oh, I'm so dumb.
Gone enough.
That last hit was stupid of me. Hi.
Tell Theseus I said hi.
Tell Theseus he's a douche.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay. Take this damage off 40% below. We've just got the... I don't want the... Well... Actually... Because I do kind of want to get rid of them. And that's even more debuffs in the area, which is good. Alright, we'll do triple charge up. Because that's like... This is going to give me like debuffs on debuffs.
Must be the last of them. I'm out.
Oh, we're out. Okay. Once again, not a bad thing. Oh! I almost jumped right into that. Oh, I got hit by that. That was my bad. It was like aimed at me forever. I have no excuse for that. Oh my god, what did I get hit by? Okay. Well, that healed me, so that's nice, but jeez, freaking Louise.
What's in the well this time?
Random item off the well of Sharon. No, I don't want that. I can heal a little bit. Sure. It's pretty cheap. I want to be safe. HP, or I can spend money. HP. I don't have any money to spend. Not really. It's not enough. Wow, Self. Good job. Oh my.
That was regenerating.
It did not. No, none of that. Get him. Die.
You're just in time.
To get wrecked!
Can't do that.
Oh, we're out. Okay, that's fine. No. There we go. HP. Come on, Dionysus, you gotta give me your special, please. I beg of you. I'll walk into that. Die, monsters! Ow, I got hit. No, don't let them regenerate. There we go. Yeah. Can't.
Do that. Lord Dionysus.
Yes, there we go. Twice hangover, all flows around you for 5 seconds. Okay. It's something. It's not my favorite, but it'll do. What is this? Went to 50 gems? I'm good. I'm gonna be a good boy today. I'm gonna be a good boy today. Okay, well, alright. Oh, that's what I get for like trying to like plan the shots. I don't have any more. Okay. Oh my god, that hurt! Oh my god, stupid!
Not now.
Oh, come on, Self. Oh, this is bad. Just stay where you are. Just take a chill pill. Oh, that was a bad one. Oh, jeez. Alright, carry on. Do you have any health or heals? Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Oof. Cool. Yes, immediately. Yes, immediately. I can't buy that, that's fine. Oh, jeez. And now we gotta fight these two. They're mostly healed, so... Is there any fishing? I don't see any fishing. I'm missing fishing. Look at the worlds. Those are so cool. The art design is so good. I mean, it's super giant, so we all know the art design is incredible. As we all know, it's common knowledge. Oh, jeez. I hate this fight so much.
A challenger?
Yeah.
Attack us if you dare, blackguard. Asterius
Blackguard.
and I stand ready.
Oh, that's it? Okay. What happens if you get what's his name first? I've never gotten this Theseus first. I've always gotten.
Attack with everything you have.
I'm trying.
How about you?
Oh god, I'm getting hit for no reason. Oh my god, I'm getting hit by a stupid spear. I see it. No!
The roaring of the crowd fills me with strength. Ready yourself.
Ah, he's impervious now. Ah, there goes the acorn. It's like, you're doing really well. I don't care. See? One hit. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Nope. Oh! That max chill on you, boy.
Attack me if you dare, blackguard.
Not yet.
The way I shall crush you.
Yeah, that's right. Come back into it.
You monster.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
A most enthusiastic audience.
Can you hit by that? Hold on, I want to save it. I know it's stupid, but oh shoot! Die.
Shall take more than that.
There he goes. Now he's gonna do his own.
Make my strength be true.
Oh, gods.
Literally. Artemis. To be fair, I haven't gotten any boons from her, so maybe she's pissed. Visit your family, kids. Otherwise, they'll throw spears from above at you or below. I am.
Are you quite afraid?
I just remembered I have the shield dash, so I can just... You suck. Ooh!
No holding back.
There we go. Whew, cool. Not my best, but it was alright.
That ought to shut him up.
That's right, the crowd loves me, baby! Okay, just checking if they're gonna see anything. Alright, here we go. Look at that tooth. That's not that great. That's not super great. I mean, I'm gonna find Boom, so I guess that's not too bad. But I kind of want to save money because there's stuff to buy.
One last stop.
Alright, this time we're getting out with the shield, boys. We're doing this. Let's do this. Come on.
Watch out, vermin.
Yeah, the exterminator's in town. Dun 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 dun. What's that room for? It looks pretty. Hold on. Yeah, come on. Come on.
Come on up.
Cool. A stone wall. Stone wall, swimming in the ocean, cause they're all so awesome. Hard-headed, harpoon-nosed stone walls, an elusive species that feeds on lesser river creatures that dwell too close to the gates of the underworld, slaying them so that their little souls may then be eligible for the rest of the journey. Don't worry, I'll help you get down there. Hey, Kieran. I guess I got that because it's cheap. Oh,
let's see here.
More HP.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking dumb. Cure it, cure it, cure it! Oh my god. I don't have the best setup for here because you really want to like stay at a distance from these guys. So I don't exactly have the best setup because a lot of my stuff is. There we go.
Lots of coins.
I mean that went well, but you know. Oh. Look at the Cerberus statues, our good boy. There we go. Are we good? Alright, cool. How come they can fire over? I couldn't fire over. Oh, wow!
I'm empty.
It's okay, we do extra damage. Gosh, damn you. I should take you all. here. Jeez Louise. Okay, we're good. Ooh, more money. Okay, that wasn't what we need. That's fine. We got more money. Aphrodite, what you got for me?
Pleasure doing business.
Resist damage. Your weak effects are more potent. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, let's do that.
Love it.
Love it! Let's see. I'm avoiding the mini bosses. You can tell. Oh my gosh, am I poisoned? No, I'm not poisoned. Oh, thank God. What am I getting hit by? Rat. Rats. These guys suck. There. Oh my gosh. I think there's more like pots. I think there's more pots with gold up in this area. I seem to like always notice that there's something more. Could just be like, you know, coincidence or like, you know, me noticing. Because I need money like more readily because we're coming up to it, you know. But I don't know. That was it, right? Yeah. We got next. Architecture in the way. Oh my gosh, I can't hit him. Cool, that's nice. Like that. That's not really fair now, is it?
Not yet.
There. Well, these are more like snakes. So. Reptilians.
I can't.
Oh my god. Dumb. I'm dumb. I let that hit me. Oh my gosh. Die. Oh my gosh, all the rats.
Phew.
I have to replace it. Your bones knock away rupture. Yeah, that's good because that's my attack. That's my just straight attack. Immediately, yes. There we go. I was like, where's the money? Show me the money! The last one that's not a mini boss, please. Okay. Just keep swinging. Get away from me. Get out of here. Back off, bub. Personal space. course not. Oh, thank goodness. I don't need the money. Well, what can I get rid of? No, these are all fine. Okay. Jeez. Destroyed. Oh,
Satyr sack. I'll just take that. Oh, what is this stuff?
Put some hair on your chest there, Zangarus. Make you into a real man.
Should be able to get back through here. Now for a chat with Cerberus.
But, aw, sweet boy.
I can use this.
Your special is stronger. Chill. The cast damage goes up for this, which is not too bad. Dash damage I don't really care about. This just has the special damage go up. I do it a lot. Because this doesn't make the Festive Fog damage go up, does it? I think that's just the cast itself. Which sometimes I don't even hit. Because I throw this a lot, so that would be a lot more damage. Because I'm trying to get, because I'm trying to get as much slow as I can. Like, I'm going to be chucking it. Here goes Cerberus.
Thus has the prince again persuaded fearsome Cerberus to get out of his way.
Thank you. Good boys. Where did he go? Where did he go? Alright, here we go. Let's do this.
I'm here, Father. Come on.
Come on!
What is it going to take for you to understand that your place is in the house?
Well, sir, if we could just talk. Alright, no.
Darkness. Darkness.
Does he cleanse it every time he goes invisible? Because that's stupid. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, come on. How am I supposed to hit those? I guess I just get to the other side so they can't really hit me. I'm dumb.
Darkness.
Darkness enveloping me. All that I see.
You dare attempt to vanquish me again?
I guess so.
That kind of hurt a little bit.
Get out.
Darkness.
Enveloping me. All that I see.
Oh, absolutely. That blasted.
Party time, my man. It's party time, Dad. Oh, jeez.
Darkness.
Oh, I didn't get it? Are you serious? Ow.
Darkness.
I know where you are.
Yeah, we can kind of tell that. Ooh. Ooh, it's close. Oh, thank goodness.
You got it, man.
Gosh dang itself. There we go. Okay, there's that. Give me my stuff back. He's not.
Blast you.
Father.
No, get it! Okay. Not what I wanted, but okay.
Out of my sight.
Cool. Okay, heal me. Not dead. Well, technically yes, but
I've had it with you, boy.
Dad, you really left yourself open on that one.
Now, I'm out.
That thing's gonna explode. That's okay. I can just avoid it.
Again? You stepped in something, boy.
That was bad. Okay, there's the next one.
Perish.
Doesn't matter.
Boy.
Ow. Oh, it's close.
Not now.
Ow. What? Hit him! What are you doing? Where are you aiming, Zacharias? Oh my gosh. It's stuff like this, man, I swear. It's okay, at least I got this. Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh my gosh. That was stupider than it should have been at the
How
end.
is this possible? That this...
Power of family.
I shall remember.
Hades will remember this.
Yes. In the name of
Alright.
Hades.
And that's it. That's every single weapon I have now done. Heck
You
yeah.
just shudder.
Alright. Let's go see Mom. And now to take on the beautiful landscape. Greece. Oh, look at his little fire steps. Look at our boy.
Mother isn't far.
It's beautiful. And that's the dawning of a new day. What if the sun just came up? Ah! The one from Rick and Morty. That'd be funny.
I'm here.
Alright, Mom. Miss Persephone?
Ah, you're back.
It's me.
Oh. I got caught on the thing. I was like, what is he looking for? Oh, we got books. Oh, what a lovely place. Look at all the... I mean, all of this is like garbage food, but you know. Oh, can I fish here? Oh, I can fish here. Bring back an actual fish.
So good to see you again, Zagreus. Since last you left, I couldn't help but think the worst.
It's been a very long time. I haven't seen you in months.
Or soon before. You mentioned Nyx. You don't suppose that she and Hades wanted me out of the way?
Oh, some love triangle.
I just don't think that can be. Though let me ask you, how long did you know Father? And Nyx for that matter? Did they seem trustworthy?
Come on, Nyx has been great.
I knew them long enough to have decided yes, that they were trustworthy. As much as anyone I've ever met. But I also know never to be trusting to a fault.
Mm.
I have to consider the possibility I was deceived.
I don't think Nyx did. Nyx is like seems pretty straight. She's been trying to get Zagreus out, so I don't think it's Nyx. I think there's a miscommunication here.
Especially since neither of them is being forthcoming with me even now, right? And yet, I have this feeling something else is going on, Mother. The way that Father speaks of you, the way Nyx speaks of you, I think they care for you.
I think it's like a, we can't do this because it won't work kind of situation.
Well, they have a funny way of showing it.
They do.
Your father, so you have to get through him each time you visit me?
Yeah, gotta grapple with old Pops.
I do. Mother, what if Father thinks that he's protecting you? Have you considered that?
Protecting me? Why, Zagreus, what do you mean by that? As you can see, I can fend for myself.
Yes, but he's also the god of the underworld, and he doesn't want you down there because it sucks. They got a nice little family down there, don't get me wrong, but it sucks.
Well, you're from Olympus, aren't you? But the gods, none of them seem to know you're here, so...
Oh.
What? How would you know something like that? Zagreus? Ah, curse the fates. You're leaving me.
Are you going to die on me again, boy? Oh.
I won't be long.
Oh, he comes up just to have a little talk. It's so sad. He barely gets to see her. This sucks. This is a sucky situation.
Hold that thought, Mother.
Oh. House of Hades.
I'm up. Natural causes got you again, huh? That's a real shame. I mean, imagine one day you're just going about your business and then you're dead. Although I guess you don't have to imagine it like I do.
No.
Yeah, I die all the time.
My domain, boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk.
Quite a mess you've created, I must say, Father. After being of no help whatsoever when it comes to disentangling it all. Though this isn't the place to talk, right?
Come on, Zagreus.
No, it most certainly is not. Though I take it shall not be long before another of our private meetings then.
Count on that.
Okay, Orpheus.
News of late about Eurydice, my friend. She is as delicate as I described, no doubt.
She's got a spitfire to her.
I am dwelling on her once again, it seems.
I knew she was a talented musician, mate, but you never let on that she is an amazing chef as well. She's been hospitable to me each time we've met, though you still seem to be a bit of a sore subject.
How very understandable indeed. Were I
His
to
harp is
fail to be
incredible.
rescued from the depths of hell, mere moments from escape, I too would be quite cross with my attempted rescuer. And for quite some time.
Yeah, because Orpheus was trying to get her out, but then he failed.
I'm working on it, mate.
We're trying.
Follow your heart. That's odd advice, especially from you. Though, no offense intended.
I just mean, if you don't believe in the work you're doing, why keep on doing it? Just out of obligation? You have to take care of yourself.
Dusa is amazing. Dusa is incredible as a person, as a Medusa head, and I love her.
I don't think there's any rush for that. We won't just shrivel up and die in 40 years like mortals do.
Yeah, which...
But I know what you're saying. I'll think about it, Dusa. Thanks.
What, are you kidding me? Of course.
Meg, Dusa, you are amazing. Aww. Aww. Dusa's so good.
Unbelievable.
And then I said...
Now don't go spreading gossip.
Here's the catch of the day. Or night.
Yeah,
We're
thank you,
settled
buddy.
up.
Thank you. Can I buy anything?
That's what I thought.
What can we do? Chambers make a turn earns a 15. Control contains even more. That's okay. Great Hall. I don't want to. What's all? The Lounge. Bed Chambers. Court Music. Mm-hmm. Bust old man. He's the old man. He's a bust of me. Do any of these have any effects? I mean, I don't mind sprucing up just for like aesthetics, but I think these are the last of the work orders. Obviously, this stuff too. You can music stand. Oh wow. The weapon's dark thirst also gives plus 20% down. Okay, wow, that's really good. Is that a fated authority? It's okay. Gives you health. Oh my gosh. That would actually make it worth something. That's a big shit of bosses. Yeah, you're supposed to like do this or something. That way you can start building them faster, you know? So, I guess I can save for that. I guess we'll do that.
This one, contractor. Not to make the underworld a better place, I think.
I shall review this work once the time permits.
Okay, yeah. So, there's that. Okay.
So, you can tell me in due time if you decide to, lad. But I do have a question, same as you did, going into this. Why did she leave? Why did she leave you in particular?
Yeah, seriously.
It's that she didn't even know I was alive. Sounds as though Nyx revived me sometime after I was born, but by that point, Mother had already left, and they let her be. For reasons I'm trying to find out.
Ah, that's quite a bit to take in there. And it explains more than a bit, I think. Look, I'm not one to speculate too much.
Yeah, theory crafting.
I trust you'll find the answers that you seek as you proceed.
Thanks, sir.
Stay out of there.
Ew.
Not as comfy as it looks.
All right. We did boop. Do I even have any diamonds? I wonder.
What's for sale?
I can get keys, right?
I'll I'll buy that.
Oh, heck yeah, I should have done this. Shit. I need keys. Oh, I should have done this.
I'll take that deal. Here are the gems.
I should have done this first. No. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I need 15 keys for it. Oh, I can get some Titan's Blood for keys. That's really good. But I think I want the keys, actually, because I really, really want... I should have done this first. I didn't want the... So dumb. That's what you get for being greedy, man. Because I want to unlock more, like, bonuses. Passes are broken. Oh, did I complete something?
This one's for you, Three Fates.
Whoa! Now that's awesome. Find a way to reunite Orpheus and Eurydice. I just need Blown Kiss. Wow. I only need one. I only need 2 from her. I need a bit. I've got more than him than I thought. I only need 3. Okay. I need a lot. Holy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Pairings. That's gonna be. Stygius. Okay. I haven't done a lot for that one. Shield. Man, there's 2 that I just can't. Because they have to come up. It's random. So. This. Arc and Distance. I haven't done any of those. I haven't beaten all those. Okay. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Okay. Yeah, we're making our way downtown, walking fast, faces past it all. Yeah, Master of Arms. Cool. Achievement unlocked. We're getting out with everyone, I'm guessing. I need 30. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Okay. Hey, boy. Alright, so we've gotten out with every single weapon now. So the question...
Oh, look at that.
I agree. So hold on, let me try something. So the different shields getting... I'm curious. Chaos. Okay, yeah, so changing this the type does not... Okay. I really like Zagreus's. I don't really care to use any of the others that much. Okay. So now we need to try to get out with like conditions. Oh jeez.
Let's punch things up a bit.
Special becomes my cutter, pulls, attacking cast bonus. What the? Okay.
Malfon.
After landing 12 strikes, your next special hits 4 times. Okay. These are interesting. Special boss. Need the railgun. Okay. Alright. I think that is going to be a good place to stop for today. I just wanted to look around. Because we're getting like closer and closer to like
it's never bedtime here.
The end area and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And now we know that there was more going on. So we know that there's more happening within the Hades household, as it were. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, hold on. Boop. Yeah, we'll go ahead and stop there. We've been going for pretty much as long as I normally do. A little bit of Grim Fandango, a little bit of dive into Hades streams, so it should be pretty cool. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, everyone. Give me a second. I'm going to switch myself over to just talking for a moment because I need to remember to keep doing that. Edit. Just chatting. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much for joining, everyone. Once again, I'm Icarus. These are the streams. We like to dive in every Sundays around 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Usually on Sundays, we go into Final Family Fantasy Funtime 14, or as we call it, where Epsilon and I, my friend and cousin, go into Final Fantasy 14 together. He couldn't make it today. He's getting married soon, which is very sweet. So he's got some errands to run and stuff like that, which is fine. Usually whenever we don't, on the off weeks, that's every other week, on every other one, on off weeks, we usually go into the single player experience, which was Grim Fandango. But I didn't want to get too far. Epsilon and I have been doing it together. Like, he's been on call and it's been really fun. So joining us for the streams. So I kind of wanted to wait on that. I think it would be more fun to wait. So we got a little far and then I was like, we haven't played Hades in a while, so I'll jump into that. But yeah, so you can find me on Fridays at that point. Tuesdays is around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We once again dive into more of a single player kind of stream, which is Grim Fandango right now. We're making our way through. We're, I think, a little more than halfway done or something like that. So we're doing well. And on Fridays at around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, this is all Eastern Time, we dive into Tales of Vesperia with a whole group together, and we're getting through that. We're getting more towards the last third of the story so far, so making good progress. But yeah, so as those times I stream, you can always check me out, Icarus Redeemed, here on Twitch. You can check my schedule. I also got Discord on there and links to YouTube and stuff like that. I always post all the VODs on YouTube. If you ever miss anything, you can always go there, Past Adventures. And yeah, so may God bless you, and I hope you have a fantastic day. If you're going to stay a little bit longer, I am a believer in God's Word, so I do like to share a little bit of His Word after every stream. And today, actually, funny enough that we did Hades, which wasn't planned, but it actually goes well into today's. So, one moment, por favor. Here we are. So, last Sunday, we discussed aspects of authority and how it's important to have humility on authority and to understand that all authority is given from God and that all authority that is allowed to have like power and prestige comes from Him. And there is no authority on this earth that He does not allow to be there, even the ones that aren't exactly just, because He will be the one in the end to judge. He is the avenger. Now, we talked about it more in a grand sense about like government and stuff like that, and kind of workers and like CEOs and stuff like that. But let's shrink it down a little bit more. Let's zoom in to a more personal step. That of obedience in the home and beyond. And by beyond, I mean kind of workplace kind of situation. So we talked about authority when it comes to a more grander scale. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the home, and it's appropriate because we just did Zagreus and Hades and all of their situation. Now, I know that in the story of Hades and the story of that we just went through the streams, Zagreus is fighting back against his dad because something's wrong. And it is good to speak out oneself and to call out something when there's something wrong or there's oppression or things that aren't right. But at the same time, it is important, and the Bible does speak very, very strongly about children and about family and about parents and about obedience and humility in that kind of realm. So let's take a look at what it says in Colossians 3:18. Colossians 3:18 through 24. Wives, submit yourselves to your husbands, as is fitting in the Lord. Husbands, love your wives, and do not be harsh with them. Children, obey your parents in everything, for this pleases the Lord. Fathers, do not provoke your children, lest they become discouraged. Bondservants, which basically stands for, because back in the day, you would like be beholden to a house and you would serve them kind of thing. But nowadays, it kind of means people in work and jobs, and those underneath supervisors, things like that. Obey in everything those who are your earthly masters, not by way of eye service as people pleasers, but with sincerity of heart, fearing the Lord. Whatever you do, work heartily, as for the Lord and not for men, knowing that from the Lord you will receive the inheritance as your reward. You are serving the Lord Christ. So, lots of different sections for this. We've got wives, husbands, children, kind of parents to children, that little section there in 21, bond servants, which means those in like work kind of situations to supervisors, and then what it all means in the end. So a lot of sections for this. It covers a lot of different relationships and interplay between. So we're going to take it step by step and look at it from the top to the bottom and see what each one means. So, husbands and wives living in mutual love. First off, wives, submit yourselves to your husbands as is fitting in the Lord. So, I know that there's now, especially nowadays, a whole thing about submission and all that. And I want to make it clear, I'm not going into the whole head of household debacle and all that. I don't care about that. It doesn't really, honestly, I don't think it really matters right now. What matters is the heart of what the two individuals, husband and wife, live in with each other. Submission as to the Lord, as is fitting in the Lord, means that a wife, whenever they enter the marriage, is to submit themselves to their own husbands, but not in a way of slavery or servitude. It's not the same way. It's in a way of servitude and companionship and confidantness. That's not really a word, but you know what I mean. To the Lord, as if they were serving the Lord directly. Why? Ephesians 5:22. Wives, submit to your own husbands as to the Lord. The point is for that whenever, and this talks about in other things, whenever you work for someone, work as if you work for the Lord. The vertical relationship is the most important relationship a person can have, period, between themselves and the Lord. And through the blood of Christ, sanctifying that relationship, tearing the curtains away, and allowing for that sacred bond that should never have been allowed, or we never would have access to in the first place. That's the most important relationship. The second most important relationship, which is, because that's the only vertical one we have, horizontally, now we go to horizontal relationships. When I say vertical, I mean us to God, us to a higher power, us to the Lord. Then for horizontal is us to other people. The next relationship that's most important is husband and wife. It is the most sanctified relationship that has been made on this earth through a person-to-person kind of interaction. It's sacred by the Lord, by God's consecration. It is till death do you part. It is a wonderful sanctified bond of eternity until death, with two people submitting and cleaving to each other in a new life. And it is wonderful and a beautiful, beautiful thing that I hope I experience with the Lord. Your will be done that way. But in that, as in any relationship, really, there has to be humility and submission to the other person. So, wives, submit your own husbands as to the Lord. As a wife is to submit to the Lord and the Lord's highest authority, they're to submit to their husbands too. Serve, be kind, be open, be a foundation point here on this earth, a horizontal foundation point. The most important and strongest foundation and support for the husband for when they need it. That is what they are there to do. Because a wife loves her husband. So when you love someone, you want to be there to support them. And as the most important horizontal relationship we have, of course the wife would want to be there as strong as they can. Oh, and that's supposed to be bringing, I had a typo. Bringing gain and good to the house. So what does a good wife do? They love, how do they show it? Proverbs 31. We can go through all of 31 if we wanted to, because all of Proverbs 31 is about the good woman. Like, what does it mean to find a good wife? What does a good woman look like? So it's like, here you go. The entire chapter, read that, there you go. But here, we're taking this excerpt to take a look at it. An excellent wife who can find. She's more precious than jewels. Her heart is of her husband, trusts in her. He will have no lack of gain. She does him good, not harm, all the days of his life. A good wife is a crown to the husband, is not a trophy. That's not what I'm getting at. It is a pride in relationship. It's like knowing someone who's awesome as a person, being like, I know them, we're friends, and kind of getting that pride from like, I know them, I have a personal relationship with them, and they're awesome. Let me tell you about how great they are. It's kind of like that. A wife to a wonderful husband, a wonderful wife to a husband, precious than jewels. It is someone who he can trust. who she is open with him, she talks with him, she makes sure to listen, she's there for him. She does him good, not harm, all the days of his life. She looks to help him. She looks to be the support he needs as he goes through life. And we'll get later, yes, him to her as well. Do not misunderstand. But her being a support to him. And this is a contrast for one who could be undignified as a wife. Proverbs 12:4. Excellent wife is a crown to her husband, something of joy and pride. But she who brings shame is like rottenness of his bone. A wife who goes out and is a busybody, or gossips, or spends money whenever they don't need to, or causes vexation between herself and her husband, or has jealousy, envy around her, or who's slothful and doesn't try to contribute with help and support. That one is like a shame to be brought, as opposed to a crown of pride, a crown of hey, I love you, you are amazing, let me tell you how much I love you each and every day. Not just because of the things you do, but for who you are, because who you are is made amazing by what you do as well. Now, this isn't just for wives only, this is for husbands too. They are called for responsibility as well. Husbands, love your wives, do not be harsh with them. In love and understanding as fellow heirs. 1 Peter 3:7. Likewise, husbands, live with your wives in an understanding way, showing honor to the woman as a weaker vessel, since they are heirs with you the grace of life, so that your prayers may not be hindered. The wife is there to support the husband is there to support the wife. It is a mutual understanding. And the wife is a fellow heir in Christ, if they know Christ as well, obviously, in the moving forward into the new life. Therefore, the husband is to be there for the wife and support her too. And husbands, live with your wives understanding way. The husband is to listen to the wife. The husband is to be there, to hear, to be able to listen to just how her day is, how she's struggling, how she needs, to be understanding and heart to her, so that she can have the support and the knowledge of what she needs, that the husband is there for her. And yes, I know the whole weaker vessel thing. It's mostly to be there for feelings, for understanding. The husband needs to be there to understand the wife, to be able to be there as a support, so that the wife can speak and be heard. So if she is going through something that's vexing her heart, if she is going through something that's trials and tribulations, the husband will be there for her as a support, as a strong life-term spouse, a life-term partner to the end, so that he can listen to her and be there for her whenever she needs it, so that there be grace of life in them, and the prayers may not be hindered. There's actually a spiritual thing too. If a husband does not have the support of his wife, if a husband is not understanding to her, is harsh to her, his prayers might not be answered. There's a literal spiritual implication there. So it's very important to be listening as well. And obviously, the husband and wife is a metaphor and a archetype for the Christ in the church. Ephesians 5:25. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. There's a big, all throughout the Bible, there's a very big archetype metaphor of Christ being the head and being the husband, and the church being the wife, coming together in matrimony kind of thing. So in a way, it says up there, wives submit yourself to husbands as to the Lord, and husbands love your wife as your heirs for the grace of life. It's important because it also honors the Lord. It is an archetype. It is a parallel to it. So in order to honor that parallel, the most important relationship, most important sanctified love that has ever been shown of Christ to us, to the church, to the ones who come to know him, is important just by principle to honor that as well. But also in order to create a wonderful life and give with you the grace of life, to be able to bring honor to each other. Because it's such an important relationship that it needs to be taken very, very seriously. And all of this together, both husband and wife, mutual respect and love. Ephesians 5:33. However, let each one of you love his wife as himself, and let the wife see that she respects her husband. It is a mutual two-way street. It is a one person loving the other and understanding the needs of the other and being self-sacrificial and submissive and respectful to the other person's boundaries and wishes. It is giving the other person the love and respect, the time, the listening ear, the patience that they need as one would do for the Lord, as if one was living for the most important relationship, vertical, and then for the second most important relationship of all, the horizontal, that they have agreed to and committed to with love and understanding for all their lives. So it is a back and forth between. It is a support from the husband from the wife to the husband, and submission and love, and it is a respect and a 100% like listening and understanding from the husband to the wife. And it's a two-way street. That's very, very important. So there's a lot of mutual respect, there's mutual talking, there's listening, understanding. As we saw with how things ended with Persephone and Hades, there was not that mutual understanding. Hades left on his own without trying to explain, without trying to understand. Persephone did not submit. She stormed off on her own. There was a lack of connection between the two. There was no humility. There was a loss of humility, at least, and understanding. And that is something that has to be do constant. And it's so important to keep that going throughout. So husband and wives, what about children, kids, those underneath the parents and underneath other adults too? Well, the Bible is pretty straightforward when it talks about kids and when it talks about what children should do. Children, obey your parents in everything, for this pleases the Lord. This is one of the first commandments with a promise, not the 10 Commandments, though it's right after that. Moses went up to we'll get there in the Genesis understanding, in the Genesis devotionals, but Moses went up to the mountain and got the 10 Commandments, of course, absolutely. But he also got a buttload of other commandments. There were a huge slew of them. And some of them were for the Old Testament specifically because of like the nation of Israel, what they had to do. But some of them were just standard, like you do this. And one of them was honor father and mother. And it was the first commandment that came with a promise, with a guarantee if one was to do it. A spiritual guarantee from God saying, if you do this, this is going to happen. Also, it's supposed to be Ephesians 1:3, not 1-3. So my bad. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother. This is the first commandment with a promise, that it may go well with you and you live long in the land. Honoring one's father and mother has been guaranteed spiritually to grant a long life within this world. And that's a promise from God himself. Now, obviously, I'm like tragedies and accidents can happen, so I think that those are a different situation. But when it comes to just like long life and long, like living long, you want to live longer? Obey your parents. It's spiritually understood as, yeah, you'll live longer. God said you would live longer if you do this, so definitely do that. And just because it's right too. It's so important, and especially because, to let you guys know, I work with kids, it's so important for parents to teach well the kids what they need to do and what wisdom to impart to them, because kids are soaking sponges. They're growing, they're learning, they're understanding, they're seeking independence too, but they're trying to also learn and grow in this world. So it's very important to impart to them what's right, and it's very important for kids to understand and to follow as well. Do not forsake what parents teach. Proverbs 1:8. Hear, my son, your father's instruction. Forsake not your mother's teaching. Because it can be the determining factor between wisdom or foolishness. Proverbs 13:1. A wise son hears his father's instruction, but a scoffer does not listen to rebuke. And this is true for life. I mean, I don't know about any of you, but Jesse Cox talked about this a while back too, and he's right. The older, my dad said this a lot too, the older one gets in a normal situation. I want to make it clear before we go any further that I'm a clinical counselor first off, so I know what I'm talking about in this field. I know that not every, growing by the day, not every child to parent relationship is what it's supposed to be in life, period. So I understand that there may be some people who may see this who may not be in the best situation, and that is hard. And we'll get to that in a moment. But for those who are in a good situation, maybe your parents are a little strict or something, but they're not like outright abusive or something. They're just not as understanding as maybe they could be. It's important still to honor them because it's the first commandment promise to live for a long life, and also because the instruction that they give in that moment is important for later on. It will bear fruit later, even if it doesn't look like it will right now. My dad always said, and it's true, as far as I've gotten older, it's true. The older one gets, the more they realize how wise their parents were, because they've been there. They've seen it. I know it's like they don't know what I'm going through nowadays. Things are different. Some things are different, especially with mainstream media being so readily accessible. It's true. It's true. But the core of what it is not different. There's always been bullies. There's always been popular kids. There's always been, drugs. There's always been parties. There's always been friendships. There's always been love. There's always been there's nothing new under the sun. All these things have already existed. It's just nowadays they're more readily accessible and kind of interacted with in a different medium. So it does make it a little different how we interact with them. But the core of the advice still does stand. Parents know it because they've been through it before. And the best way to honor them is to follow and to understand and try to follow that too, because they are trying to help. They do love you in most cases. And it may be a little like, this feels restrictive, but it will keep oneself away from, things that aren't exactly wise, from a situation that could be dangerous or could just not be a great ending for the person themselves. And outside of following mother and father, it is a grave trespass by the Bible, by God's statements of hating one's mother and mother. Matthew 15:4, from Jesus' mouth himself, for God commanded, honor your father and mother, and whoever reviles father or mother must surely die. Back in the Old Testament, and this isn't true anymore, back in the Old Testament, kids who disobeyed and were fully disobedient, defiant, and like you've seen the kids before, like terrible, terrible kids, would be put to death. I know it's extreme. It is, but that's the Lord's will. And it's a serious offense, because parents are the ones who bring the children into the world. The children does not own anything outside the parent. It's kind of like, I use the analogy a lot to talk about ourself to God and that kind of relationship. The parent brought the child into the world and provides everything for the child. The child does not earn anything. I mean, I know you can earn allowance and stuff, but spoilers, you wouldn't have that allowance if the parents didn't allow it to be given or, have chores to do anyway. I'm not saying that not giving allowance is a good thing. It's good. It builds discipline, stuff like that. And the children, independence is important. But it's always important to understand that parents are there to protect. And it's kind of like the whole authority thing we talked about last time. They're there for the good of the children. And it's very important that children understand and obey that. And it's not easy. It's not always easy. Even with a normal household, it's hard. I'm not saying if you disobey your parents, put to death, you're dead. No, we all make mistakes and stuff. We all selfish decisions. And, it's hard sometimes, but they do genuinely care. So any kids who may be watching, your parents do care. They do. Maybe they don't do it perfectly every time. They might not. They're human. But they do care. They just want to impart wisdom to you. Wise son hears his father's instruction, because they want to make sure that you're okay and safe. Because the world's hard in a lot of ways. It's a fallen world. I mean, biblically, it's a fallen world. And just on a secular basis, it's not great either. So there's a lot out there. So it's good to listen to what advice one can get. Now, honoring father and mother is a command, period. It doesn't say as long as they're kind. It doesn't say as long as they're doing the right thing, or as long as they're punishing correctly. It says honor their father and mother. And that is hard, because there are situations, unfortunately, because we live in a fallen world with a lot of selfish people, where some fathers and mothers are not doing what they're supposed to do and are not great. But in those instances, it does say, and it is still important to honor them and to follow them. And I know that's hard. I know. But we've been over a lot of parts in the Bible, and it says multiple times, when you suffer, I count it as righteousness for the next place. Remember, last time with authority, if you suffer under authority for any reason that you should not, if you suffer wrong for righteousness, know that I see it, and it will be counted as righteousness to you, the Lord. Remember, this life is not the end. And a trial in this life, as horrible as it can be for a while, will not last forever. And eternal treasures are built up in heaven. So there is something to look forward to. But it is hard, especially for children who live in a household where parents aren't exactly doing what they're supposed to do. And we're going to get to that in a moment. But those kids, I want to let you know, I hear you, I see you, I work with some of you. Can't go into more than that. Do. And I'm praying for you. I am. And the Lord loves you and he sees you. Please continue for your own sake and for your sake in the Lord. Continue to obey and to show respect. And pray if you need help showing that. Because yeah, it's hard to show respect to someone who doesn't deserve it. Yes, absolutely. That's why it's important to pray. That is exactly why it's important to pray. Because we can't do that on our own. We can't. That's why the Lord's heart needs to be in us. Because he can. Because he did it for all of us. Now, all of that being said, there is one exception to children having to obey their parents. There is one exception. And this is an exception for anyone obeying any kind of authority we've been over before. If the parents force against the Lord, if an individual is being forced by a higher authority, parents or otherwise, to do something against the Lord, like stop praying or don't show kindness to someone else, I don't know, like something that's against the Lord, that child is allowed to disobey by the Lord's by the Lord's allowance, like absolutely, because they're training their children up against the Lord, which is 100% not acceptable. And Christ said this in Luke 12:53. He talked about how when he came, this is a pretty intense verse, honestly. I'm meaning to go to it a little bit, but here we are now. How when he came, he said, I came to give peace to the earth, but a peace unlike the world knows. And he basically said, I'm here to destroy the world's understanding of peace. I'm going to cause some conflicts. People believing in me, following me, will cause conflicts. And that's how it's supposed to be. Not how it's supposed to be, but that's how it will be. And he said, they will be divided, father against son, son against father, mother against daughter, daughter against mother, mother-in-law against daughter-in-law, daughter-in-law against mother-in-law. And this is because if one is in a household where one comes to know Christ and follows that most important vertical, eternal relationship, and the family's like, no, absolutely not, continue in that following of Christ. That is where a person is allowed to go against their family, against the authority above them, because following Christ is above following one's family. There's many verses that talk about leave your family and come to me now. There's one disciple who was like, hey, my mother and father, I want to say goodbye to them. Exactly what the Lord said, no, come and follow me immediately. Because our relationship with him is the most important. Now, that does not mean the relationships between family is not important. It's super important. It is the most important, once again, father, husband and wife, most important horizontal. Parents and child, second most horizontal. Like, absolutely, absolutely. But in a comparison with following Christ, no, nothing beats that. Because that is our Savior, that is our God. And eventually everything and all relationships on this world will go away. And all that matters is what is our relationship with him, with our God and Savior. So, yeah. Now, parents. Children are to obey no matter what, basically, in most cases. And to show obedience and respect in that too. Parents. There is a call to them as well. It says fathers here, but it means to all parents. Fathers, mothers, everything. Fathers, do not provoke your children lest they be discouraged. Wow, just like any power, just like any authority, it must be wielded responsibly. It is given by God. We already determined that last week. So, if it's given by God, that means there is a responsibility from God to wield it correctly. And that goes for parenting as well. A father and mother is responsibly raised correctly. Ephesians 1:4. Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in the discipline and instruction of the Lord. A father and mother is to not provoke a child, not do something out of anger or spite or personal reason, but to do it for the betterment of the child. Because they have that almost absolute authority over the child, it must be wielded in God's love. Because it's done by God's authority. And if they do it outside of that for their own selfish reasons, for their own anger, for their own selfishness, for their own getting out of something or something like that, that's not okay. That's why it's just responsibly the child will follow it. Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it. The way to help discipline and raise a child is, and I'm just going by the Bible. I'm not going by personal experience. I don't have any kids. I see a lot of kids. I work with kids a lot. And I see what happens whenever they aren't disciplined sometimes, or disciplined too much. But I'm telling you from the Lord's perspective, from the truth, raising a child in their youth in the right way will help them not depart from that later on, because children are growing in that. Child development is a huge like area of study, and it all comes back to, every single piece of it comes back to, if one is raising a child, one must do it from the get-go and be with them every step, because they grow from the beginning on so rapidly. So everything that is done, every discipline, every kindness, every like responsibility aspect, all of that is being soaked up by them to help them understand how to live with their own personality and independence and stuff going on top of it, of course. But the understanding of what's right and wrong and all the aspects of responsibility and everything, that has to be taught and help them to learn. And that is a huge responsibility for parents. They are called to do that and not to do it in anger, once again. And that means discipline as well, responsibly, of course. Once again, not in anger, not provoked to anger because of one's own self. But the discipline is a manifestation of that love so that they will grow up and not depart from what is needed of them. Proverbs 13:24. Whoever spares the rod hates the son, but he who loves him and diligent will discipline him. If left to himself, a child will spoil. Proverbs 29:15. The rod will give wisdom, but a child left to himself brings shame to his mother. Said right there in black and white, guys. If a child is left to themselves, because remember, we understand that all of us are sinners by nature anyway, so all of us are selfish anyway, and a child who doesn't know right and wrong and hasn't had even the secular morality put into them, they will turn out some of the worst, most spoiled, selfish individuals of all time. Terrible twos. I'm kidding. That's a developmental phase, but you get the idea. That's why. It's because they've never been disciplined, and because of that, they go off on their own whims, just as any of us would. There are adults who, I don't really want to go into that. There are adults who are like that. Like, anyone who does not learn the responsibility and discipline of growing up in the right way will grow up spoiled and will grow up bringing shame to those around them who know them. Because it is so important to give that discipline within responsibility. Once again, with responsibility of knowing God gave you the ability to have that discipline, so wield it right. It's that whole thing. And that's why it's so important to raise children well. And it's a big responsibility. It's a big responsibility. And that's why it's so important for parents to raise in responsibility and for children to follow that, because in being raised, it will determine the future of that child, and by that child interacting with other children and all of them together, determine the next generation moving forward as well. It is so, so important, and one of the most important duties on this earth. And that's why it needs to be taken so seriously by both the children and the parent. But not that they can't be fun and stuff. Make no mistake, that's important too. Absolutely, that's part of it. It's part of the love and all that stuff too. But not sparing the rod either, not sparing the discipline, because sparing the discipline will do harm to the child, because the child will end up smacking up against life, and life's discipline or responsibilities do not care. They will happen regardless, and hence jail and all kinds of bad stuff that could happen, or just natural consequences. That's why it's so, so important to raise children right. So children and obedience, all that. So, gone over the family basically. Now, let's return back to something we touched on last time, the good worker's heart. A worker, one who is underneath a master or supervisor or boss. So we all have bosses, we all work to some degree, unless you're in school. Good luck, guys. You can get through it. Respect your elders. You'll be doing great. I know you will. You can make it. Those of you in work, all right, this is for us. Bond service, obeying everything, most things. The things that we care about, the things that the workmasters see, the thing that, is counted at the end of the month. That's what it says, right? It does not. It says everything. Those who are your earthly masters, not by way of eye service or people pleasers, but with sincerity of heart, fearing the Lord. Whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord, not for man. We've been over this multiple times. We did a whole thing on humility and stuff like that. We are not to seek earthly retribution. We are not to seek pleasing by other people's eyes. It does not mean that having earthly retribution for our efforts is bad. That is fine. That is good. That is biblically taught as well. But we are not to seek that first. We are to seek living for the Lord, which I guess I'll say the verse now, because I'll just skip on. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, all these things will be added to you. Sorry, I skipped ahead. Seek God first, not for men. We're not to seek earthly retribution. Matthew 6:1 from Jesus' mouth. Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. Notice what he says, in order to be seen by them. Practicing them before other people is fine because we all have to work out. We're not going to be in silos. That's okay. But in order to be seen by them, for then you will have no reward for your Father who is in heaven. Because, and it goes later, I should have done the rest of that, I think. Those who, it basically says, those who do their works here and are seen for the people seeing them and get the rewards, they've already gotten their rewards. They've gotten it. They're done. The gratification, everything they get is already there. Do it for the Lord so that treasures can be put up in heaven. Work with a sincere heart. Work from a sincere heart for God. Ephesians 6:5-6. Bondservants, obey your earthly masters with fear and trembling, with a sincere heart, as you would Christ. Not by way of eye service as people use, bondservants doing the will of God from the heart. With thanks in the heart, we're called to do it. Colossians 3:17. And whatever you do, in word or deed, do everything in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, giving thanks to God the Father through him. We are called to do our work as if we're doing it for God. I know it's like, well, this supervisor, once again, this boss is this mean. He's a jerk. He's abusing his power. Okay, don't do it for him. It just said don't do it in order to be seen anyway. Don't do it for him. Treat him with respect and honor because we're called to that, but don't do it for him. Do it for the Lord. Do it for the one who placed him in that spot. Do it for the one who you are truly working for. And show respect to him because you're showing respect to the Lord. Show respect to those above, not for their sake, but for the Lord's sake. And that really goes for honestly any relationship. If you're with someone who's like doesn't really deserve kindness, do it for the Lord's sake. Because they, by the Lord's grace, they do deserve kindness because he said so. So do it for the Lord, who's the one who gave them the ability to have that. And we do it as if we do it for the Lord for his sake, so we may build treasures up in heaven for it. For the sake of God's word, 1 Timothy 6:1. Let all who are under a yoke as bondservants, as job, regard their masters as worthy of all honor, so that the name of God and teaching may not be reviled. Even if they're not worthy of the honor, regard them as if they are, because by working in the Lord, by doing what is supposed to be done in the way we're supposed to do it, we bring honor to the one who saved us. So that someone will look to us and say, how are you able to do this? He sucks. And you can even say, I don't believe he's doing it fully right either now. Well, then how are you able to serve him like he sucks? How are you able to live with him? That doesn't mean be a butt-kisser. Once again, don't do it to be seen or pleased. Do it because of the right thing. How are you able to follow all these rules then? Because I'm doing it for the Lord. Because he put them here. I'm working for him, so I will work everything I can to fulfill these roles and all of this work order and everything because I'm doing it for God. So I want to give everything I can for it. And that means honoring him who's above me too. And the reason we're doing all of this, number one, just because do it as if we're for the Lord because he deserves it, but also for an eternal reward. Remember, this is our temporary home. Carrie Underwood song once again. Go listen to it. It's very good. If you want to. This is our temporary home. This stuff, all the stuff here is not going to last. Even just secularly, it's not going to last. We know that. Like, people die and things fade away and stuff. Like, even just from a secular understanding. Duh. But especially from a spiritual, we know it's not going to last. We know that there's something coming. Lord Jesus will return. And what matters is the eternal reward we build up. Knowing that from the Lord you will receive the inheritance as your reward. You are serving the Lord Christ. We know that there's a higher life above this that will come one day. Galatians 6:9-10. Let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. So then, as we have opportunity, let us do good to everyone, especially those who are of the household of faith, especially those who also believe, but to everyone as well. Because we know that this life is tiring. This life is hard. This life has people above us who do not deserve to be there by like all normal understanding, but God put them there for a reason. Okay, don't work for this life then. All the honor, all the praise as a child honoring parents who aren't super great, as a parent trying to wrangle a child who's not being super great, as a coworker who's working under a boss who's not super great. Don't do it for them. Don't do it for this life. Don't do it for the paycheck or anything like that. Although, do work for the paycheck and stuff, of course. It's fine. You have to live and stuff like that. Do it for what's coming later. Do it for what the eternal reward will be in heaven for those who are sanctified by his blood. Ephesians 6:8. Knowing that whatever good anyone does, this he will receive back from the Lord, whether he is a bondservant or free, bondservant or a child, whether not, it will be rewarded one day. God sees all of it. He knows who's suffering for righteousness' sake. He sees exactly. He's with them, especially if they know him. That is why we are called to, as sheep to the slaughter, suffer for his name's sake, because we are living sacrifices. Once again, never forget that. One who is saved by Christ is chained to him to be a living sacrifice, which is a good thing because it brings honor to God's name and shows humility and faith for those around who may be wondering, where is this coming from, which is the way to witness. Our job is to bring honor to God and to build up those eternal rewards in heaven. Not for the reward's sake, of course, but for honor God and for our own sake, but you get the idea. And that's hard. It is hard. I know it's hard. It's hard. This world demands a lot, and we don't always get everything back from it. And I'm a big proponent of you put a forth effort, you get rewards. I'm big on that. But sometimes it doesn't happen that way. Life isn't fair, and that's okay, because this life is not the end. This is not where everything's going to be rewarded anyway. And that's why we're to seek. Everything culminates to, with all the honoring, all the why do we do it? Okay, what do we get? First off, shouldn't be what do we get? How do we honor the Lord through it? But okay, what do we get? Honor his kingdom first, and he will bless. Matthew 6:33. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. And it was someone asking about like riches and stuff. All the things of the world will be added if we seek first the kingdom of God. That doesn't mean if you seek God, you're going to become a millionaire or anything. It could, but it doesn't always mean that. But it means that one will be fulfilled in this life for what they seek. Because we've read about prayer before, remember? We know not what to pray for, so the Holy Spirit intercedes for us. Pray to the Lord for his will and for what one wants, and he will boldly grant, because it is in his will. If one is operating in God's will, one's desires will be fulfilled because they are in his will. And that means the things of this world too. So working for others, working for something more important. And that goes for all of us. And me too. Like, I've been thinking about like streaming and stuff and everything too. And the verse of Matthew 6:33 keeps coming to my mind as well. Seek ye first the kingdom's righteousness, all these things will be added to you. Because I've been thinking, like, how can I improve the stream? I want to blah, blah, blah. I want to get a community, blah, blah, blah. Good community, blah, 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 blah. All those things. But I need to seek first his kingdom and make sure I'm following him correctly. And then everything else will fall into place as he wills, and it will give me the fulfillment that I am searching for, even if it's not what I thought I was searching for. So, same for all of us. So, whatever authority is above you, whatever more personal, like down-to-earth authority, not down-to-earth, but like closer authority, like husbands, wives, and parents, and all that stuff. I hope that this gave some kind of perspective on honoring, because it's hard. I know it is. I've been in situations where supervisors aren't exactly the best, whether their fault or others, and it's hard. But just remember, we're doing this for righteousness' sake for the Lord, not for them, and we're doing this for a reason that will eventually glorify the Lord and be best for us as well. So don't give up. Don't give up even if it's hard. Take time for yourself if you need it, of course. Maybe take distance from a person if you can. Take some time and breathe and pray. Pray. Because he sees you and he hears you. But take what you need for it and move forward step by step, and the Lord will be with you in all of the obedience. And it will build up treasures that will be beyond wildest dreams, beyond anything this world can provide. So yeah. Anyway, I guess we'll stop there. Thank you so much, everyone, for sticking around, watching VODs or whatever it is. I hope you have a fantastic day, night, or whatever it is you're experiencing. May God bless you, and I'll see you again some other time. Goodbye for now, everyone, and God bless.